Man. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is proudly brought to you by Uganda Warigi. Do we have people sipping Uganda Warigi by any chance? Please, if you have a bottle, show me. I want to bless you. I want to bless you if you have a Uganda Warigi bottle, or you have it in your disposable. But if you don't have, please come to me. This is a very important session. We call it moments of sharing. You know, Uganda Warigi is a true spirit that binds us, right? How many people want to bind with me in the spirit today? Boss, where is your disposable? I want to bless you. My people, stand up and show your love for the legendary Pablo!
Thank you so much to play. Wow. This place is bright. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to be in Lira. And the last time I came to Lira was in what's that? The last time I came to Lira was in the early 2000s, I think 2008. We had come to Lira for a radio drama called Rock Point 256. And guess what? The first time I stepped in Lira, I saw magic. I saw a woman riding a bicycle with firewood on her head. I had never seen such a thing. You know, it was like a miracle. And guess what? Fast forward to 2023, I come back to Lira and I find a woman riding a boda. I had never seen such a thing. Believe you me, in 2032, a woman will be driving an aeroplane in Lira. That I'm very sure. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Yes, a woman will be driving an aeroplane. And let me tell you what, there's always a first time for everything. Always. I remember the first time I boarded an aeroplane, nobody warned me what to expect. I went to a Tebe airport, I assumed everything was okay, checked in, and guess what? When I boarded the aeroplane, as soon as we sat, they started making announcements related to death. The woman got there and said, ladies and gentlemen, you're in flight, what? In the event that the aeroplane crashes, you see things falling from up and up and finished. Everything you are saying was related to dying. The woman continued, said in the event it continues, check under the chairs, there's a life jacket. Pablo started remembering my gods. Why did I eat them? I not even rooted the wheel. I knew I was dying. Now, as if that wasn't enough, as the plane, took off, we are mid-air. And then, they started serving food. The woman came, you have drinks. Now, for me, I thought that the food was for paying. So the woman came, will you have vegetables or beef? I said, no, fasting. This is February, who fasts in Feb? They brought more food, will you have this? I said, no. Meanwhile, my neighbor was eating like he had been hired, you know it? They bring everything he eats, I said, this man, I was envying him. I even wanted to beg him, but I couldn't beg him, Then at some point, the man felt concerned about me. And he said, at what point will you eat? I asked him, how much is the food? He told me, no, the food is for free. I said, it's for, I jumped. I called the Muzungu, excuse me, madam, sit down, back up, we are landing. Hey! Hello? Let me tell you, the devil is a liar. I was there, but thankfully, there was a connection flight. As soon as I entered the next aeroplane, the woman came and told me, will you have beef or veg? I said, both of the three, just bring. Let me tell you, I ate everything you are bringing. Something I didn't even know the name. Will you eat cappuccino? I said, bring. You bring. The woman was amazed. The woman looked at me. She asked me, are you from Africa? I said, Uganda to be specific. I'm imported for this. I saw her going, she walked. She talked to two other hostesses. I saw them pointing at me as they were looking at the phone. I think they were searching, which country is this? And to tempt me, they brought more. Shall you have also? I said, you bring. For the first time in the history of KLM, a passenger was given a food flask as a present. And it had some food. They said, thank you for flying with us. Where there is food, there is a way. Where there is what? Where there is food, there is a way. I'll never forget the day, the first time for me to eat buffet. in my village, as we are used to collective contribution, yeah? I come from a village, it's undecided. We have no name. In our village, when there was a wedding, you'd come together as a family, neighbors. These ones bring potatoes, the one bring cassava. You know, you all participate. You even cook in the banana plantation. You test the sauce. By the time it's time for serving, you're okay. Not so. Now, one day, a rich man in our village decided to bring a buffet. He told us you're not serving. Now, you know the way they set a buffet? They normally start with hard food. Cassava, potatoes, millet. The meat is the other side. Now, me, Pablo, I came with my rural appetite. I saw potatoes, boom. I saw cassava, boom. By the time I had reached 3 saucepans, the plate was full. Members, I saw sausage. The plate was full. I looked at the sausage, I looked at the potato. I can't go behind, there are people coming in front. I looked on the side. I pushed the potato slightly, it fell down, I kicked it under the table. Control, Alt, Delete. We have potatoes at home. I put sausage. Then I moved, I found chicken, members. I found chicken. I looked at the chicken. I looked at the Irish. I wanted the Irish. So I got the Irish and put in my coat. Then I saw chapat. Those days chapat was a luxury. I said, what to do with the chapat? So I got the chapat and put it under the plate like a table mat. Survival of the fittest. When times are hard, you have to be very inventive, not so. I don't know why they always put the good things at the end. So from that day, whenever I go for a buffet, I first monitor and evaluate the situation. What has been served first? What has been served last? Yeah? Because food is what? Food is food. I'll never forget the first time I went in, on Kafu Road. You find food, cassava. I saw a man buying cassava and potatoes. I wondered which is the main escort and which is the cassava and the potatoes. That's why you say Ugandans, we have a lot of trust. Trust. We eat, we even don't care who has cooked it. And recently Uganda was declared the happiest country in East Africa. Yes. Ugandans, we are very happy people. We are very happy people. Recently, I was suffering from what to do. And so, I saw a gentleman walking. He looked like a pensioner. You know pensioners, they have oversized coat. They have these bags which are called no problem. Eh? So, I see this gentleman and I ask him, excuse me, sir, do you know Germination and Sons Advocate? The man said, Germination and Sons Advocate. Where have I seen this one? You come and we ask. Emphasis on we. So it became our problem. We went with the guy. He asked 2 guys who were standing there near border. Guy said, excuse me, we are looking for Germination Advocates. The guy said, what wajirabawa? We now became 4 of us looking for Germination and Sons Advocate. Remember, nobody has even asked me why I'm looking for it. It just shows that Ugandans are concerned. We moved. We found 2 ladies seated at a shop. Now, this other guy asked her, excuse me, where is Germination and Sons Advocate? They said, I know that place. Madam, wait for me. Let me take them. We are now 5. Looking for Germination and Sons Advocate. Just to know, by the time we ended, we were at the court. We were at the High Court. Seated at High Court. Money was God. That guy is my brother. He's called Anthony. Yeah, he's called Anthony. Anyhow, back to our stuff, yeah? So I reached there. Just to know, by the time we were looking for Germination, we had reached High Court. 12 people looking for Germination and Sons Advocate. But what does that show? That shows that Ugandans are friendly. That's why we cry even more than the bereaved. I one time went for a funeral. And a woman came crying. First of all, she didn't know who had died. Typical Uganda. Mama say. And they're always shaking, eh? It's like a tremor. Mama say. The man has died. Well, they said, shh, keep quiet, it was a woman, it was a woman. I want a American daddy who will look after her children. Shh, keep quiet, she didn't have children. And you American daddy who will look after the house. She was renting, keep quiet. She ended up asking for porridge. But you see, the beauty in that story is that she had the will to cry but didn't get the memo. She didn't get the memo of who had done what? Who had died. But she was willing to cry. Uganda is a beautiful country. Let me tell you, I love this country to bits. I love this country to bits and I'm willing to defend it at any time. You know, when I was growing up, bullets used to sound like districts. Yeah? You hear apach, kit gum, golo, barra, Lira, golo. You know, days were tough. Days were what? Days were tough. Everything sounded like bullets. But now, at least now we have a semblance of what? Just a semblance of peace. Let me tell you, I will fight for Uganda no matter what is happening. I don't like politics. I don't even like political jokes. Most of them get elected, you know. But I am always willing to defend my country. One day, I was seated with my American friend. You see like how people are watching football. We were watching the news. And you know the news in Uganda is very sad. Not so. It's full of caning, what? So my American friend saw Ugandans being caned. He's like, Pablo, what is there? I said, yeah, they're arresting rioters. She said, no, Pablo, this is harassment. This is harassment. I said, no, this is haraka. We need to get things moving. I said, but Pablo, that ain't democracy. It's not democracy. I asked her, if it's not democracy, would you be watching it? And the woman got annoyed. And she said, look here, I'm American. And in America, I can go to the White House and I tell Biden, I hate you, Biden, and nothing will happen. I said, yes, even I'm Ugandan. I can go to State House in Tebe and I tell the president,